A powerful House Republican threatening to subpoena members of the Obama administration. Congressman Darrell Issa firing off a letter to Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. He wants her department to come clean on an allegedly botched sting operation involving trafficking illegal weapons to Mexico. And according to the congressman, the operation likely resulted in the murders of 2 American Border Patrol agents, Brian Terry and ICE agent Jaime Zapata. Here now, Republican Congressman Darrell Issa of California, chairman of the House Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. Congressman Issa, why these subpoenas for the Secretary of State's office?
Well, we haven't yet subpoenaed the Secretary of State. We're hoping that Secretary Clinton will see the reason that we have every right to these specific, narrowly crafted documents that we've asked for. More importantly, we found it necessary to subpoena the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms documents because they had first told Senator Grassley they wouldn't give them to him because he wasn't a chairman. Then they simply didn't tell us anything when the deadline came and went for delivery to us, even though I am a chairman. So finally, we felt that we had no choice but to start getting to the bottom of what Senator Grassley led, and now my committee is also following, which is, it's not just a scandal, it's clearly a crime, and clearly there are U.S. agents that are dead, and reportedly many, many, many more Mexicans who are dead as a result of these weapons that went over the border with knowledge of the U.S. government.
Right. We have touched on this story many times before, and I think our viewers know it, but the allegation is that the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms Department allowed these guns to be smuggled across the border into Mexico, hoping to be able to track them, trace them, follow them to some of the drug cartels, and then make larger busts. But the accusation is that the weapons were then used in crimes that resulted in the deaths of Americans, among others.
Well, and you know, there are some undeniable facts here. First of all, the serial numbers show that they did come out of U.S. gun shops, and the ballistics show that the U.S. agent, at least one of them for sure, was killed with one of these weapons. The gun shops have said, alcohol, tobacco, and fire, let us do it. At least one ATF whistleblower is confirming that. So I think we're past allegations. What we're trying to get to is, what were they thinking? And who knew what when? Because at the end of the day, this very much seems to be at a sort of an Iran-Contra, only worse.
The Obama administration has promised transparency in its dealings. Are you finding that to be the case?
Well, that's sadly one of the things that we discovered in the minority, and it's being shown even more in the majority, is that transparency from the president appears to be ordered, but transparency by the Department of Justice and certainly by Department of Homeland Security is not being executed. We had a hearing yesterday in which it was very clear that they'd even politicized FOIA requests by the press. So this is an administration that needs to get control of the various tentacles, including Justice, Department of Homeland Security, and of course ATF, to start being as transparent as the president has ordered them to be.
Congressman Darrell Issa, Republican of California, and the man who is leading this investigation along with Senator Charles Grassley. Congressman, thank you.